Hey there, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. What's up? This is a collective reading for you air signs, and yes, God has blessed it. Thank you, gracious Heavenly Father. If you want to book a personal with me, schedule yours today. Information is in the description box, which is right below. Yeah, and this, ooh, baby, this can touch on so many things, so go ahead and apply it how you can. We're actually going to take these two because why not? They came out flipping over and all of that, so hey. All right, yeah, apply this how you can to your statuses, your circumstances, relationships, whatever is the case. So for your recent past, we have new life, number 39. For your present, we have thinker. And then for your possible future, we've got number 3, between worlds. All right, guys. Overall, you got TikTok, so timelessness. Things are definitely out of your control with timelessness. It's like letting the clock free because time is not of the essence. It's actually on your side. So whatever circumstance, situation is you got going on, you know, time is for you, not against you. So just try to remember that, because in your recent past, you got new life, number 39. So this is you coming out of your cocoon. You know how it is when you wake up in the morning and you have a really good stretch, or like you see babies when they wake up and they just stretch their little bodies out. You can tell it feels so good. It's so adorable. So that's you in your recent past, you know, coming maybe even out of a slumber. But something for you is like new. You have this newness about you, probably very radiant and glowing and just feeling refreshed, and like you've had some time to catch up with yourself, feeling very new about life, having a new mentality, maybe having new feelings about certain things, certain situations and people. New life is about like a breath of fresh air. It's like, okay, no more burdens. I am feeling refreshed and clean and clear, and things are all ahead of me. Nothing is behind you. So it's a very positive outlook that I feel was here in your recent past with new life. It's like, okay, I've got some things that are new coming up. And when things are new, you don't have any experience with it. So you can kind of set your expectations aside because it's going to be what it is. You just don't know. You got to figure it out. So number 44, that's what this is about. You're thinking about things. With this newness, it's like, okay, things are new, things are different, everything is before me, but now what? You know, so having a lot of thoughts as to what it's going to be, how is it going to work out, how should I respond, how should I plan, you know, just being really, really heavily into your mind right now. And that can be good, but it can also create a lot of unnecessary worry and stress. So just be careful, air signs, if that is you right now, thinking, you know, 1,000 ways about one particular situation. It's like, ultimately, you just don't know. Nobody knows what the day is going to bring. Praise God. Only He knows. So you can think about it, but if you find yourself really getting headaches or starting to stress and worry, that's when you know you're thinking too much, especially on the negative side. It's like, if you're going to think about it, then think about the good things, the what ifs, this happens or what if that happens. And it's not you being illogical, it's not you being in fantasy, it's about you being balanced. So you can think about the negative aspects, but also think about the positive outcomes too. So with your possible upcoming future, you got number 3, between worlds, and this is like out of the darkness into the light, but you're not quite there yet. You got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. So, you know, you're getting there, but you're not quite there. But the good news is you're not fully in one world or fully in another. You know what I mean? It's like you're making the transition because you got this new life, right? So it's a process that you have to give time for things to happen. And so between worlds is like being excited for the future and things that are coming, but also kind of feeling like you're stuck in the past or in the present, which isn't so merry. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I'm so ready for things to get better and to be better. but you have to give time for time. You gotta, you know, like I was saying, time is on your side, but you can't rush it, right? And you have no rush here, because that's what TikTok is about. Letting any kind of deadlines or timing go. You don't have to worry about that right now. All you have to do is just prepare yourself for what's to come in the best way that you can. And that's by, you know, thinking logically, but also thinking, like I say, on a more positive note too, not just worrying about possible tragedies or inconveniences, but think about possible solutions, possible blessings, you know what I mean? And so upcoming for you with Between Worlds, it's like you're going to get a dose of both. You're going to see the reality of the past and present, and you're going to see a glimpse of the future and how clear and easier and lighter it gets. So that's something you should be focusing on. Okay, now let's get more into this. What's this new life about for the air signs? The Magician. Okay, so it's like you woke up from a slumber and you wanted to start something new. And the thing I love about the Magician card is it's like, what do you want to do? You have everything at your disposal. So sometimes that can be a bit overwhelming, because it's like, damn, I do have everything I need. Where do I start? And sometimes it is absolutely, you know, just fantastic, because it's like, damn, I have everything that I need. Okay, let me do this first, this second, this third, this fourth. You've got wands, energy, you've got swords, intellect, you've got cups, your emotional intelligence, and you've got your pentacles, which is your financial material needs. So pick and choose, you know what I mean? And so with this new life, I think that's what happened here. It's like, all right, I am very well equipped. Magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. And so with this new profound perspective, it's like, okay, I really do have everything that I need. And sometimes, you know, all the time, that is the best. When you're coming out of some kind of deep sleep, or like I say, some kind of slumber, you wake up and you have all these new perspectives and new possibilities. It's like, oh man, I could really go off with this. So thinker, right now, opportunities. See the ship coming in, and it's called opportunity. It's waving the flag of opportunity. So thinking about what's coming, trying to plan and prepare for it, planning for the long term, right? Abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next, right? So the opportunity ship is coming in, but it's not quite at the dock. It's not quite there yet. So Ace of Fire here is underneath too. So amazing opportunities, doing what you're passionate about. Now is the time to take action. So you're thinking, you're planning, you're preparing, you see the ship is coming in, and you know, I think a lot of times with the Three of Fire, the ship is coming in, but it's bringing a lot bigger load than you had expected. So that will create some new thoughts for you, air signs. It's like, oh, I thought it was going to be a little rowboat. No, baby. It's a big old Captain Willie ship. If you get that reference, you are awesome. But yeah, this is one of those situations where you're like, oh, I wasn't expecting all of this, but you know what, you're getting all of this. So plan and plan well, which, you know, you're the intellectual, you're the mental cards of the tarot. So thinking and you know, planning and preparing is your forte. That was the Six of Fire that I was trying to flip over, but we'll take you, Gemini. Hello. So this is particular, I mean, it's for all of you, but Gemini, since you want to show up and take over, we'll let you. You got renewal here too. So yeah, Between Worlds, you're at a crossroads, and that's what the Lovers is about too, having to make a decision. Are you going to stay in the past or in the present, or are you going to allow yourself to move into the future? Embrace true love, deep and intimate friendships, make choices from the heart, vibrant health, and recovery from illness. So the Lovers is definitely about having an option. You can choose to embrace this relationship, the circumstance or situation, or you cannot. It's really up to you. But if you do, it does bring this kind of like it's love, but it's also an experience that, had you not chosen it, your life will be totally different. But if you do choose it, and that's what renewal is about too, if you do choose it, your life, just enlightens and opens up, and you don't stay stuck where you are. It allows you to move forward. And that's what renewal is about: reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness, time to head in a new direction, clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. So, these between two worlds, you will have a choice. It's already like you're moving into something good, but a lot of times we can think ourselves out of blessings because we start worrying and we can't see what we can't see. So it's like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do here? So just be careful for that, air signs. Don't let your mind get so caught up in, its thoughts. Listen to your heart. Remember, you have a spirit. For those of you who have a spirit, remember, you have a heart. For those of you who have a heart, and listen to that too, because your heart knows what your mind doesn't. And when your mind is stuck and in a loop and can't figure it out, that's when you really got to listen to your spirit and intuition and go with that. Okay, so yeah, the choice will be yours. That's what I have for you, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I hope it blessed you. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll talk to you soon.